That was my reaction when I first saw Avery in my YouTube chat. Avery! We just read a story with a person's name Avery. Freaking scared the hell out of me. And that's how I saw Avery. I've never done a video like this before, but this is the aftermath of the drama story 10 Years of Lies. And what I'm going to be doing in this video is basically talking about everything that happened after I read the story and after the interview with OP. So make sure you watch those two videos before you watch this video, because technically this is a part 3. So with the clip early on, you saw that was the first time I saw Avery in my YouTube chat. I did not expect him to holler at me in my chat after the interview. I thought it was just a mere coincidence that someone in my chat had the name Avery, the same name as someone in the story I had just read. And by the way, all the names in the drama stories are not their real names and have been changed. And it shouldn't be a total surprise because OP did tell me that they told Avery that they were going to submit a drama story. I did think it was a little weird at first that OP had told Avery that they were going to submit a drama story, because they would constantly say, Avery, stop talking to me, please don't contact me. But then they reached out to tell Avery that they were submitting a video. But I think OP's perspective on telling Avery that they were submitting a story was so that they were very open about it, so that Avery didn't feel betrayed, and to get Avery's thoughts on it. And I think Avery must have been like, sure, go for it. And that's why I did receive a story from OP to read, and which is what all of you guys have been enjoying for the last couple of days. I have never gotten a story as crazy as this. And I've never read a story like this at all. I've actually had a couple of people come up to me in the game and say, wow, that was crazy, Pathra. And I was like, I know, right? I even heard that novice networks out there were talking about the drama story. I did want to make this video because there was a little bit of stuff that happened after, and I have been getting comments about people wanting me to interview Avery. So let me just explain the story of what happened after Avery came into my YouTube chat. After everything was done, I turned off my stream. I was relaxing. OP messaged me and said Avery had messaged them. And the message said, "It was so nice to hear your voice again, my squiddly widdly." And then I was just like, oh my gosh, can I please fill my Discord with that message? Because, you know, I just love updating my community in my Discord, or even like a video like this. I love updating you guys. So OP said, yeah, sure, go for it. Tell your Discord that he was there and that he sent a message like this. And I had to put that squiddly widdly because that is his classic Avery line. So I said that. The next thing Avery said to OP was, oh, you must be sleeping right now because it's very late over there. Then the next message was, oh, I guess not. And since OP had screenshot this and sent it to me, I instantly knew he read my message in the Discord. And that's why he said, oh, actually not. Like, he realized OP was awake and feeding me this info, and now I had told my Discord. Then that's when I told OP, dude, Avery is in my Discord. That's when I went into the welcome page of my Discord and tried to find his name, because, you know, I could see everyone who enters my Discord. And there it was. The name Avery had entered my Discord. He's really playing the Avery role, isn't he? So after that, I tagged him in my Discord and said hello. And he actually replied. Honestly, Avery was pretty nice in my Discord. Very respectful. Respectful to OP and respectful to everyone else in the community. And respectful to me. He then said he would like to be interviewed. That's why he was trying to get my attention in the chat. And that's why he came into the Discord. And him saying that in my Discord chat, everyone who was there watching the Discord chat at that moment, some people got excited and was like, yes, we would love to hear an interview, because Pathra has never gotten the antagonist side of an interview to any of her stories. And of course, I was also very excited for this idea. I was like, wow, that would be great content. I know you guys want to see that. I do know, because I'm still getting messages about it. On the actual video itself in the comment section, people have been saying, we would love to see that interview. We would love to see that interview. That's why I'm making this video, to sort of give you background story of why I haven't or won't. After OP saw in my Discord that Avery did want an interview, OP then said, hey, that's not a good idea, and started talking to other people in my Discord why it's not a good idea. And Avery at this point had also slid into my DMs asking if I would be willing to give him an interview. And I told him that I just want to be respectful for both parties. And if OP feels uncomfortable about it, then I'm sorry. I don't think I can do it. I mean, what would you guys do? Like, I know I want to interview Avery, but at the same time, I don't want to upset or anger anybody. I want to be respectful to both parties, OP and Avery. So as much as we wanted it, it's best that we just follow OP's wishes. OP's reasoning behind it is basically, why give a liar a platform? They're just gonna lie some more. Maybe they're gonna lie that they're taking responsibility for their actions. We will never know. So I do understand their POV, like it's probably useless, even though we want to really ask those questions and hear his voice, especially after OP said he had a good voice. Like we all want to know, like, hey, what is this voice that we have to watch out for? Who is it? But to be fair, honestly, I think Avery shouldn't do it also, because why does he want his voice to be out there so that everyone knows it's him? You know, like, wouldn't you want to hide your voice? Or I'd have to use one of those like muffled voices that they do in those anonymous interviews. That would be interesting. But yeah, anyway, it's not happening, guys. And you know the reason why. And basically, I just want to give a nice closing off to this story, because you know, I don't think I'm covering any more stories about this. I know OP has offered me interviews for Jasper, interviews for Miranda, which are the other characters of the story. But I think as much as like that's super nice of them to want to be interviewed, I just think we just don't need to drag it on. And the story was mainly like OP's POV, and the two main characters was OP and Avery. So I don't think I should do the interview with the other people of the story. I understand that they have their own personal stories, but I didn't really cover their whole side when it comes to that drama story. It was OP's side. So yeah, if I were to interview anyone, the people that make the most sense based on that story would be OP and Avery. With that being said, I am closing the book, but I do want to have some final last words on this drama story. Even though OP had a terrible experience with Avery, you know, being lied to, manipulated, tricked, scammed, even after all that, they do still care. And you can see glimpses of that through what they've told me in the interview, how they wrote the story. They care and hope that they become better. Some people saw it as bullying, like from me and OP. No, I generally just laugh at a lot of things in drama stories that people send me. I do think the beanie thing, like, you know, because everyone ran off with the beanie and making comments about the beanie. I do think the beanie was more of like a comical relief to the story, because of like, it's such a serious story, and the beanie added that comical relief. I just think the general concern for most of the viewers was that they care about the physical wellness of Avery. If he is wearing this beanie that never gets washed, that could be a bad thing to people around him that smell the stench. You know, it's okay to wear the same outfit, same clothes every day if you want to, but just, you know, wash it. It's just for the good of your health, basically. I wish them, both of them, the very best. So this is my advice, and I am not someone that is saying like, oh, listen to me or anything like that. I'm just sharing in case you want to take it or leave it. But I think OP definitely needs her space, and Avery definitely needs his space too. So I know that Avery has been sending OP like a ton of messages, like essays worth of messages. But I think at this point, there's nothing else Avery can say. Avery, you've said everything you had to say to OP already. You said sorry. You've said how you messed up and stuff like that. But OP can't really trust that after what they went through. And I hope you can understand that. And I know OP has expressed countless of times, like in the video, the story, the interview, how they do not want you to contact them. But there are instances where the OP does say something here and there, and those little moments when they do message Avery is when Avery gets hope again. And in all honesty, Avery, I do not think OP is ever going to go back for you. There's like, I think there is 0 chance. Okay, so give OP that space, and OP should also give Avery that space so he can learn from it. It goes both ways. I think that's it. That's the chapter closed with the story. And if you guys like videos like this where I just express my thoughts, let me know what you think about everything I just revealed to you. In the end of the day, I just hope people learn from this and continue to enjoy Final Fantasy XIV. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.